Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker, and I want to concentrate my remarks on the media industry, which was in crisis well before the pandemic hit. The fallout from COVID-19 will only worsen the situation unless adequate support and funding is secured. As it stands, sector-specific support for journalists, and in particular for freelancers, is seriously lacking. The enormous power of the tech giants has destroyed the long-established news business model. But in response, the National Union of Journalists has put together a news recovery plan, which consists of a raft of measures and interventions to ensure a pluralistic, diverse, and vibrant news ecosystem. It sets out specific proposals for a levy on the tech giants based on the huge profits of these companies, which have increased vastly during the pandemic, and that would fund public interest journalism. I would strongly encourage the Minister to engage with the National Union of Journalists on the proposals in their recovery plan to ensure a sustainable recovery from the pandemic. The failure to tax excess profits of tech giants will directly impact professional journalism and result in the loss of uniquely valuable regional current affairs programmes like the BBC's Inside Out programme, broadcast in constituencies such as mine. To make matters worse, the poor funding settlement arising from the last Royal Charter review of the BBC is resulting in the loss of 550 jobs from BBC News. The BBC is the heart of the creative economy and supports employment in the wider sector. Indeed, every £1 spent by the BBC generates an additional £2 in the wider economy. In addition, the impact of the government's failure to honour its manifesto commitment on protecting free TV licences for the over 75s has not only had a direct impact on the lives of tens of thousands of elderly and vulnerable people, but has also had serious consequences for BBC budgets. And indeed, the pandemic has further exposed the precarious nature of freelance work and the relative lack of protection for freelance journalists. And once again, I would draw the Minister's attention to the NUJ's freelance charter, which sets out 10 specific proposals to secure a fair deal for freelancers. And these include trade union collective bargaining to improve terms and conditions for freelance journalists and to equalise rights with full-time employees, including sick pay, maternity pay, paternity and parental leave, unemployment benefits, and full access to benefits and social securities. I would like to, in conclusion, urge ministers to work constructively with the National Union of Journalists to ensure that those who are currently excluded have the support and access to the support they need. I also wish to echo the comments of other honourable and right honourable members in praising and thanking the chair of the Select Committee, the Honourable Member for Solihull, and his colleague, my honourable friend, the Member for Cardiff West, who've been extremely helpful in listening to concerns of members and proffering advice and making representations to ministers. Thank you.